Okay, students, now we start our unit 4, that is curves. Curves. In this chapter, we studied curves, simple circular curve, and elements of the curve in previous lectures. Now we start lesson between degree and radius of curve. Okay, here we design a curve. It is A to B. Here A to B. Here R is the radius and D is the degree of the curve. Here D is the degree of curve. Length of chord is 30 meter. O is the midpoint of the chord, and OA is equal to OB is equal to 15 meters. In our triangle AOC, in this triangle AOC, sine this in this triangle the angle is D by 2 degree. Then sine 2 D by 2 degree is equal to OA upon AC, and our OA is 15 degree and AC is R. Then R is equal to 15 upon sine D by 2. Since D is very small and D by 2 is very small, so sine D by 2 is equal to D by 2, and D by 2 is equal to pi by 180 into D by 2 degree in degrees. So from equation 1 and 2, here this is our equation 1, and here this is our equation 2. From 1 and 2, R is equal to 15 upon pi 180 into 2 upon D, that's equals to 1719 upon D. If we use chord 20 meter, then the radius is on the place of 15 it's become 10, because here the length of chord is 30 meter and its half is 15 meters, and here chord is 20 meter, then its half is 10 meters. So the radius is 1146 upon D. Okay, next topic is setting out of simple circular curve. The process of setting out a curve on the ground is called ranging. Means through ranging we can make or setting out our circular curves. Okay, then the methods. First method is linear method. In this method only tape or chain is used, and the types are perpendicular offsets from tangent. Next is successive bisection of arcs, and third is offsets from chord produced. And next is angular of instrumental method. In this method curves are setting out with theodolite or without, using tape or without tape. Then second is our linear methods का फर्स्ट पार्ट जो हमारा है perpendicular offsets from tangent. The curve are set out by this method when the radius of curve and deflection angle both are small. Setting out work step. Then we use step 1, draw tangent T1 perpendicular to each other, each offsets with tangent length r tan phi by 2. Then mark on each 10 meter distance from T1. Third step, draw offsets perpendicular from the tangent each point up to when apex is reached. Then let the steps in these steps in this our steps let d1 is perpendicular offset from x distance from t1. Here this is our tangent t1 and d1 this is our offset from t1 and t1 this distance is x. Draw a parallel line to t1d from d1. This is parallel to this line. Then the triangle, okay, the triangle made O, this is point, our O point, this is our O point, this is our d1 point and this is our d2 point. Then in this triangle as we know, we use Pythagoras theorem. Then OD1 is our hypotenuse and hypotenuse is equal to base square and perpendicular square. Here OD1 is our R and OD2 this is our R minus T1 D2 this distance, because our this complete distance is our R, okay, and this is our X. Here we know this is X. Then R T1 D2 is equals to R square minus X square and T1 D1, as we know T1 D1 is equal to R minus RX, R square minus X square, and T1 D1 is equal to, when we select R outside from the bracket, then it becomes 1 minus under the root 1 minus X square upon R square. After simplifying, T1 D1 is equal to X square upon 2R. Okay, next is our successive bisection of arcs. In this method we have to draw two tangents intersecting at point B having deflection angle phi. Then we have to draw long chord from T1D and T2, where D is midpoint of the long chord. Here this is what we say, draw two tangents, then the tangents are this one and this one. This is our tangent 1, tangent 2, making angle phi. This is our angle phi, okay. Then we have second thing is to draw a long chord. This is T1 point, this is T2 point, and its midpoint is, this is our D point, okay. Then next we have to calculate mid ordinate by the formula given is from last class. We know the mid ordinate is R 1 minus cos phi by 2, where our mid ordinate is this. this is our mid ordinate. Okay, ed our mid ordinate. Then draw perpendicular to ed at d with equal distance of mid ordinate, means we have to make our mid ordinate. Okay, then join T1E T2E and bisect T1E joined at F1 and T2E joined at G. Means we have to make our E point from the mid ordinate, this point, and then we have to make our chord this and this. Then we go further, then we find out this is our straight line. Okay, then our point F, we can find our point F1 and G1 with the straights. Then this is the chords of the arc T1E and T2E, and the F1 and F2 are midpoints. F1 and G1 are the midpoints of that chords. Then we have to find out similarly same thing which we repeat previously. We have to calculate mid ordinate by the formula r1 minus cos phi by 2, but here the things are changed. Here the angle is phi, then we use here in this formula cos phi by 2. Here this is our phi and we use here phi by 2. Then for this arc we have the angle is phi by 2, then it become phi by 4. Okay, then we have to make perpendicular F1 F and G1 G at F1 and G1 with distance equals to our mid ordinate. Then we find that if there is more success after getting this point, if we go further, then our curve, next curve will be here. यहाँ से आपके F से लेके T1 तक जो कर्व बनेगी उसका अगर हम एंगल का फाइंड आउट करते हैं, ओके, यानी यहाँ से हमारा कंप्लीट यहाँ तक F1 से स्ट्रेट यहाँ पे लगाएंगे हम, तो ये एंगल होगा आपका 5/4 एंड here we know this is our curve. Okay, this is our chord and this is mid ordinate. Here we use the formula r cos phi by 8, 1 minus cos phi by 8. If it is same, then we can say this is our curve made and this is our simple circular curve. Okay, so this is our simple circular curve. Okay, next we study in our next lectures. Okay, bye and take care.